Hello, so it is time for another plan with me, and it's going to be for December 31st through January 6th. And I'll be using my vertical Recollections planner and stickers from STICKIMIX. And this kit is not sold because I think she made it just for us, although I don't know if she's using it for herself. I am using it for me, and she did give me some extra sheets of the same thing because she thought that it cut kind of wrong, but it didn't, so I have extras of those 2 pages. By the way, Happy New Year everyone. I hope you guys have a great New Year. Oh, I am using these washi tapes from Hobby Lobby because I thought it fit the kit. Cutting off the excess. And the kit does come with some washi strips, bottom washi strips, but I don't know, I just wanted to put these there and layer the washi strip that came with the kit on top. And oh my gosh, this washi tape that is like super strong. It's like super glue or something. No, it's not. And I don't know if you can see, but it's a little too short, her washi strip. But I don't know if it's because the kit she made was for Happy Planner. Maybe. And I'm doing it to the other side. Like I said, she did this kit for the Happy Planner, so you're going to see some of the stuff that will be off. And why didn't I use this in my Happy Planner? Because I already planned in my Happy Planner. This is just kind of a rewind. Is it really a rewind if it was still the same week that I was doing this? But for my Happy Planner, I don't know. I kind of messed up, so that's why I didn't want to use that one. You'll see me whip out my Happy Planner kind of off camera. I mean, you'll see a shadow of it. But yeah. Anyway, so I am adding the washi tape on the top. I really like this striped one. The only thing I don't like about this washi tape, the washi tapes that I used, is that it has the backing. It's so annoying. I hate that it comes with the backing. I mean, look at this washi, mess. Anyway, so I'm adding the date covers, and because she's doing this kit for me and herself, we plan Sunday through Saturday. And I don't know if you could tell, but if I put it above the headers, it would completely cover that washi tape, and I didn't want it to do that. And like I said, because it's supposed to be for the Happy Planner, it's a little bit too short to cover the full length of the Recollections planner. So since I didn't want to cover the top washi, I think I mentioned that, but I don't remember, but I will say it again. I just covered the headers of the top of the top headers of the planner. So I am doing the sidebar now, and I wanted to use that full box, but because that notes header in the sidebar was a little too long, I whited it out, or just the sides of it. Then I added this half box, and it was crooked. Kind of crooked. The pen I'm using, by the way, is a Papermate INKJOY pen in 0.7, so it's the thicker nib one. So then I added a Here We Go header and 2 of the full box trackers, and she did a lot of trackers in this kit. So after that first tracker, I added a washi strip that matched that full box, and then I whited out the sky blue header that was in the sidebar because it was also a little too long. Then I added another of those washi strips and cut off that, what's it called, that full box checklist because I wanted to track my Happy Mail. So on the first tracker, I wanted to write stuff with a white marker, but it was out of ink. Then I used a white gel pen, and then it came out ugly, so I used the quarter boxes and covered it up and rewrote it. And because I thought it needed to look consistent, I did it to the other tracker also. So I decided to do the same thing as my friend. She uses 5 billion trackers, so that's what I did. On the bottom, I added all the trackers, well, most of the trackers to the rest of the planner. So I tracked like 5 trillion things. And I will be marking them off like in the beginning of the video. Okay, maybe not the beginning, but you know, ASAP. And I'm writing in all the mail that I am waiting on, which isn't much. It's just 3 things. Although the AliExpress order is like from 50 billion shops. Okay, maybe like 5 shops, but yeah. So the full box trackers, I am tracking my lunch and how many hours of sleep I had. So on my lunches, I did bad. I did go get some fast food a few times. Bad, I know. And sleep was not good either. I had migraines at night and I couldn't sleep, and usually when I open, I can't sleep that well, so yeah. And the first 2 days, Sunday and Monday, I had closing days, so I slept a lot. So I was starting to plan, and I tried to put the 2-day header, but because the date covers were short, I was like, oh no. So I just added some quarter boxes, well, a quarter box I should say, and wrote in my work schedule. And I wrote the wrong schedule, so that's why I redid it. I forgot I didn't open that day. I closed that day. And usually I'm in audit, but I had to work my own department that day because one of our supervisors is on vacation. So, yeah. And then I added a page flag and a little credit card icon. I don't know why I'm talking like this, and wrote that I had to pay my cell phone bill. And then I used a half box and wrote that it was payroll day, and I don't know why I did that because I wasn't working my department. That department. But I did it anyway. So then I added a full box, and like I said, this kit was made for the Happy Planner, so the boxes are way longer. Not way longer, but just longer, a little bit longer. And then I layered a quarter box on top and wrote that my parents were in San Francisco because they were visiting my grandpa who is sick. He was in the hospital, and he's doing better now actually. So then I layered, I didn't layer anything yet. My gosh, I added some washi strips, and then I layered her double box. I think she called it double bubble. And then I used I think it's a Stationery Heaven date night sticker because the boyfriend and I spent New Year's Eve at his place eating pizza and watching Forensic Files. Awesome, right? So the next day, I wrote that was the laziest day ever because that's all I did that day after work. So on Monday, I added that Happy New Year box, and then the full box checklist, and wrote some stuff I had to do. Added the to-do header. It was trash day, so I added one of my little icons, and then added her double bubble again. And that the double bubbles, which are the half boxes that you can put icons in. She does TV and her meal. That's what I did too. So this whole week I was watching CSI. Anyway, so on Tuesday, after I put down my work schedule, I cut up one of the full boxes and then layered a half box on top, and I wrote that I had to ask my mom about Thursday plans because she told me that she wanted to come back up because my grandfather was feeling better. So yeah, and then it was just a reminder to call her. Then I added the cut up full box, so it's not really a full box. And then I added a full box checklist and wrote all the stuff I had to do. I went to Michael's that day too, so much fun. Then I added the washi strips and layered the double bubble things on there again. That's just the whole bottom. It's going to be washi strips and then the double bubbles. Double bubble? It's so hard to say. So I am adding the quarter boxes on the top of the rest of the days because I will be doing that anyway, so might as well just do it ahead of time, right? Right. Writing in the work schedule on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and Saturday. Although Thursday was my day off, finally, I worked 8 days straight. I was so tired, it wasn't even funny. So back on Wednesday, so I cut up a full box and kept moving it up apparently. And then used a half box and a page flag. I don't know why I put the page flag. And then I put a tiny pencil icon on there and wrote that it was store supply day, except I didn't do it because I was not feeling well. So I added a quarter box on top of that full box that I cut up, and then a laundry icon, and wrote that I had to do all the laundry because, like I said, my mom wanted to come back, so she wanted me to pick her up on my day off. So since I only had one day off, I had to do my laundry that night. So there. Then I added a to-do header and then a full box checklist, and I wrote that I had to do some orders and etc. Work on emails, but I was not feeling well, like I said, and I added a happy Daya sick sticker. I wrote that I'm not feeling well. And then a double bubble on the bottom. So I used a full decorated box and used the corresponding washi strips on the top, so I could use that half box crookedly apparently, and use a sick sticker from Miss Caramel Designs, or Miss Caramel, sure. And I wrote that I'm still not feeling well, so my mom decided that she was just going to stay in San Francisco because I wasn't feeling well. I think I had a fever and I was really dizzy, so that was not good, and she can't drive, so yeah. Anyway, so on that full box I layered a pack orders sticker, 2 pack order stickers. One is from Happy Daya, which is the text sticker, and then the other one is from Glam Planner. Then I layered a quarter box on top of that and wrote that Mom is still in San Francisco. And then I used the odds and ends and the washi strip and the double bubble, and I used a Stationery Heaven sticker. I think it was one of the lazy day stickers because I relaxed for most of the day, but I did do orders, so there's that, you know, because I felt like I had to, because I had my sale. Anyway, so on Friday I used a full box and I had a meeting with the store manager, so I used a Keena Prints meeting stickers, and then I layered it on top of a quarter box and wrote that it was from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. and then I used a half box under it and a mail sticker from Stick With Me Shop. Then I added a Keena Prints pack order sticker. I packed one order because that order was ginormous. It's really it was the only order I could do that day. Then I used the scalloped checklists, and I wrote the wrong thing apparently. And I had to do PCRs. Oh, I was in audit that day. PCRs are when associates are changing departments, so I had to work on that. So on Saturday, after I wrote in the schedule in the quarter box, I added a washi strip, and I used that same scalloped checklist that I cut up, the rest of it I guess I should say, and I wrote all the things I had to do that was not work related. I had to ship order. Okay, I lied. I wrote PCR, so that's work thing, and then I had to work on our schedule, and then work things in that full box checklist. And then I had to help my dad with his laundry. Ta-da! And then I added another quarter box, and I had to work on his invoices also. That was so much fun. And then I added that double bubble and filled it in with my, oh, shockingly, not CSI. I watched YouTube. And my dinner for the day. So she had some decoration stickers, so I used those. And here is what is left over of the kit. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry for all the babble.